protein, high fiber, low calorie smoothie. It is so good. I love it. Hello beautiful souls and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, you guys, we are doing a what I eat in a day, high protein, low calorie, quick and easy meals, okay? So if you're at the beginning of your weight loss journey, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another video just like this one, and let's jump into today's video. Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video with me, what's up? My name is Charlene Town. I talk all things healthy lifestyle and sustainable weight loss, and if that's something that you're interested in, then you're in the right place, all right? So today's video, like I said, we're doing a what I eat in a day. I love these videos because they give me so much encouragement and ideas of foods to eat. I just want to say, like I do in all of my what I eat in a day videos, this is just an example of foods that I eat throughout the day, and this is a very realistic what I eat in a day. It's very easy, very quick, practical meals that you can easily get in your high protein, low calories. It's going to be really good for anybody who's starting on their weight loss journey, anybody who's at the beginning of their healthy lifestyle journey, mamas, busy women. Like, we need quick, we need easy. When I see recipes that have 1,000 ingredients, I'm like, oh, it looks so beautiful and aesthetic, but it's not realistic for my life, especially having my daughter and dogs and life and just all of the things. So if you are ready for some quick, easy recipes, then you know what? Today's video is going to be perfect for you. All right. So as you saw earlier this morning, I always wake up and have my Vital proteins in my coffee. That's 10 grams of protein. It sustains me. It is my all-time favorite way to start my day. It is the best pre-workout for me. I don't get the jitters. I feel like I can push really heavy in my workouts and my body just feels strong, okay? So that's how I started my morning. I drank my coffee, did my cortisol reducing morning routine. If you haven't watched that video, I will link it above and in the description box down below for you. And then I jumped straight into my 40-minute upper body workout with Sydney Cummings, you guys. Pushing heavy, pushing into failure has been such a mind shift for me, but I'm feeling so much stronger in my body and in my confidence, and I'm really, really loving it. After my workout, I fueled my body with 30 grams of protein. So I did 1 serving of the Tropica salted caramel protein just in a bunch of water with a splash of almond milk just to give it a little bit of creaminess. And then I did do a tablespoon of chia seeds because I really like that. It also adds a little bit of fiber and it fills you up a little bit more, and I love that. I made that first because I wanted to make sure to get something in my body right away. I lifted really heavy and my body was like ready for some food. So I did that, and then I made my breakfast, and I just made 2 fried eggs with a handful of greens because I add greens to every meal that I eat. I just do. It's something that works really great for my body. It bulks up my meals. It fills me up. It's really great for digestion. I love it. I've done it for years, and if you don't do it, it's a really great healthy habit to just do. It's like super quick, super easy way to get a bunch of micronutrients and fiber in your day, okay? That's what I had for breakfast, about 29 grams of protein, really low calorie because we didn't add a bunch of stuff to a smoothie or anything really to our breakfast. Now I know it's like not super exciting, but also I hit my goals, and it was a really busy morning. We had to get out early to get the dogs out for a walk before I went to a doctor's appointment. Yeah, so I did a quick, easy breakfast this morning, and it was perfection for me. Today for lunch, we are going to be making super quick, and this is a really good pro tip that I wish I would have had at the beginning of my weight loss journey, was to make a little bit of extra food the night before. So today we're gonna have leftover pork chops, and I'm just gonna quickly saute up some apples and some spices. I use cinnamon, ginger, and ground nutmeg. I just saute those up because it gives so much flavor to the pork chops. I only use use like a quarter of an apple, so it's not a ton of apple, just a little bit. And then again, a handful of greens, because I add greens to every single meal of my day, okay? Really quick, really easy. If you have to take your lunch on the go, you could prep your apples ahead of time. Today, I just happened to have a little bit more time so I could grill up the apples, but it only took like 10 minutes. It was super quick, super easy meal, right? And if you need more quick, easy meals, you wanna get on my wait list for the Empower Your Plate recipe book, you guys. It is so much more than just a recipe book. It's going to give you high protein meals that are quick, easy, family friendly, really delicious. But this recipe book is going to help you learn how to build your plate in a way that feels good for you. It's gonna give you all of the basics of how to build your plate, how to get enough protein, how to know if you're getting enough protein. Getting an idea of what a portion size looks like is so important, because at the beginning of my weight loss journey, I struggled with that hardcore because I massively underate. When I started tracking and trying to lose weight, I assumed half of a pork chop was 4 ounces. So I was massively under eating, right? So just having an idea of what proper portion sizes is really helpful. And so using the scale every once in a while can be very beneficial. But if you are in the need of some quick, easy, healthy, high protein recipes, we are gonna be making a recipe tonight from the Empower Your Plate recipe book. It's my Cuban Picadillo recipe. You guys, this is the quickest, easiest weeknight recipe. My family loves it. My daughter is so excited to have it, and it's full of veggies. It's full of flavor. It is so good. So you're definitely gonna wanna stay to the end, get that recipe, because it is so good and you're gonna love it. Yeah, so I'm going to go sit outside and eat lunch with my daughter. All right, guys, we are back. I'm going to make you my favorite vanilla green smoothie. I absolutely love it. I have made it several times here on the channel, but there's a lot of new faces, so welcome. And I want to share with you guys my favorite recipe and my thoughts behind building my smoothie. First, you can start your base with any liquid that you want. I like unsweetened vanilla almond milk because it's a vanilla smoothie. It's low cal. It's only 30 calories for an entire cup. I am going to use 1 cup of vanilla unsweetened almond milk. Then I'm going to add my greens. I recently started using a tablespoon of hemp seeds because they are high in protein, healthy fats, and magnesium. And those are all things that I want to add into my smoothies. And then chia seeds, again, protein, fiber, just really good, helping you feel full longer. So we love chia seeds. I do a half of a frozen banana because I want to keep the sugar level down, but I love banana in my smoothies. It gives it a creaminess and a delicious taste that I absolutely love. I love bananas. If you're not a banana lover, that's totally fine. You don't have to add a banana. I use a teaspoon of vanilla to give it a little extra vanilla taste, and it's perfection. And then I always add like a cup of ice because I really like a really thick smoothie. Now, the protein that I absolutely love that I have been using for years and years and years, you guys, is Tropica lean vanilla protein. I love all of the lean proteins. I have their salted caramel, the chocolate, but the vanilla, the chocolate, and the salted caramel are my all-time favorite, and this one is just like my go-to. My favorite thing about the lean protein is the way it blends into everything. Like if you guys saw this morning, it blends up really smooth in water. It blends really good in a smoothie. I bake with this protein powder. It's really good and it just mixes into everything. So this formula is my favorite. I really love it. And something so exciting, you guys, Tropica reached out to me and they just gave me a 15% off code. So if you guys want to try Tropica and get 15% off your first order, you can use my code CharleneT15 for 15% off your first order. You guys, check it out. I do the subscription and I get a lean chocolate and a lean vanilla every month, or like every 4 to 6 weeks. It's lovely. It shows up at my door, and like I said, I eat it every day. I put the chocolate protein in Liv's smoothie every day because she has a choc cherry smoothie every day, and then I bake with it. I make my delicious baked oats with my chocolate lean protein. So good. You guys, it's so good. I hope you give it a try. Code CharleneT15 for 15% off your first order, but this is my favorite protein powder, and like I said, I have been using it for years. All right, you guys, It is that time of day where we are going to be making dinner together. We're making my Cuban Picadillo. Everybody in my family loves this recipe. There are a lot of ingredients, I guess, but it's mostly vegetables, which is fantastic, fresh herbs, and a couple spices, and ground beef. So if you want to make this with me, I will have the recipe listed in the description box down below for you, but let's get going. The thing I love about this is that it's literally, you just brown the meat, you cut up the vegetables while the meat is browning, then throw everything in one pot, give it a good stir, and then let it sit for 20 minutes. Heat up some tortillas if that's what you want. You can use a little bit of sourdough bread. You can eat it however you want. You can even just put it over a bed of lettuce. I've done that too, and it is so good. It's definitely one of our all-time favorites. We make this meal at least once a week. We love it, and it's a great way to get veggies in for all of us. Okay, this is gonna be one of the recipes inside my Empower Your Plate recipe book, so if you wanna get on the wait list, comment Empower down below and I will send you the link. Okay, let's get cooking. And you guys, these are placed, the pan that I used all day and then this perfect pot, they are my favorite. We're getting ready to buy some more. This is in the steam color. Beautiful, love them. So we're just gonna pop our ground beef in the pan. You can use any meat you want, but ground beef I find works the best. I'm just gonna break it up a little bit so it covers the whole bottom of the pan. And then I'm just gonna do some salt and pepper. I like some fresh pink Himalayan sea salt, and then some fresh cracked pepper. And I do a tri-blend pepper, but you can do whatever kind of pepper you want. You just wanna give your meat a little bit of seasoning, but nothing crazy, because we're gonna be adding a bunch of really delicious stuff to it. And then I just let this simmer, and we wanna let this brown. So I'm cooking that on medium, and I'm going to start prepping my vegetables. Okay, so we're gonna be using fresh cilantro, a zucchini, a red bell pepper, cherry tomatoes, or any tomatoes that you have is fine. This is why I love this recipe, because you can use any of the veggies that you have in your fridge, a can of olives, and then you need a tomato sauce, and I like the Rouse Sensitive Marinara because it doesn't have garlic or onion in it, but if you can eat garlic and onion, please feel free to add that to this recipe and it would be phenomenal. I just can't eat it. But something I wanna remind you, and I always urge you guys to do, is to check your labels, because that's where there gets to be like a lot of hidden ingredients in there. And so in this one in particular, there is only Italian whole peeled tomatoes, olive oil, carrots, celery, and basil. And so I just wanna make sure that when I'm using anything that comes from a package, that I understand all of the ingredients that are in it and that it works well in my body. So this one works really good for me. You're gonna need some ground cumin and bay leaves. I think that's it. So let's chop up our veggies. You can cut the veggies however you like. You just want to try to keep them as similar in size as possible so that they cook at the same rate. Okay, so I like to let it sit and let it drain so it gets like all the fat on the side, and then I'll drain that out before I put my vegetables in. Okay, once you've drained the excess fat that is in there, or the liquid that is in there, you just wanna turn your pot back on to medium and put all of your veggies in. Then you're gonna take your can of olives, and you wanna put a little bit of the brine in there. Just olives. You don't want to do all the liquid or it'll get super watery, but my family loves olives in here, so we just use a whole can. Do what you like. Then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of the ground cumin. I use an entire thing of this. 2 bay leaves, which is perfect because it's like all I have left. And then we need our cilantro. Okay, you're just gonna give it one last stir. Turn your temperature down to low and simmer for 20 minutes. Okay, our 20-minute timer just went off, so I wanna show you what it looks like. Okay, so our picadillo is ready. Now I want to show you how I make it, or how I like to eat it. I use the Siete almond flour tortillas. I use 2 tortillas, and then I put my Cuban picadillo on top, and I top it with some delicious goat cheese. So that is what we are having for dinner. Liv will eat this with a quesadilla. Doug will do it with a quesadilla, and then put the stuff on top, or he'll do some sourdough bread or whatever bread he has, and then use that to like dip it. However you want to eat it is absolutely fine. All right, you guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this what I eat in a day, high protein, low calorie meals. I hope you guys give them a try. If you do, don't forget to comment in the comments down below or share your recipes with me. If you made it to this part of the video, don't forget to like and subscribe because it really supports my channel, and I think we should be friends. So that's it for today's video. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.